Hello, my name is Ashley Morphy and I am a graduate student at the University of Texas at Arlington. I'll be doing a book review today on a book called Walk the Walk, The Number One Rule for Real Leaders by Alan Deutschman. Alan Deutschman is a very well accomplished author, journalist, and professor. He has spent 27 years as a journalist working several high-profile magazines, and he has several best-selling books, including one of his most famous books, Change or Die, and since 2011 he has been a professor at the University of Nevada. The purpose of this book is to show leaders how their actions speak louder than their words, to give them a perspective of their followers, and I feel the ultimate purpose of the book is for leaders to self-reflect in their own leadership, actions, and words. Some key takeaways from the book is that Deutschman provided many examples of what it means for a leader to walk the walk. He discusses 9 positive outcomes that can happen when leaders lead by example. He also discusses the rule of 1 or 2. Sometimes in big organizations, they publish a list of goals and visions and missions that aren't clearly defined of what is the most important thing out of all those things to the organization. And sometimes even the missions and goals contradict each other. Deutschman notices a trend in highly successful leaders that they usually stay focused on just 1 or 2 goals. And those goals are clearly communicated through the leader's actions and words, allowing their followers to clearly understand their mission. Lastly, Deutschman discusses that leaders' actions have to be reproducible in order for their followers to follow them. The target audience are people who are looking to be a leader or individuals who are interested in learning about leaders. Most of the examples in the book target high-level officials such as CEOs, government officials, high-level executives, or activists, but I feel that the book can be beneficial for leaders at any level. Strengths of the book was that it was easy to read. He kept the stories enticing, and sometimes I found myself not wanting to put the book down. I had several aha moments, which I think is important while reading, and Deutschman did an excellent job in always leading the stories back to his rule of 1 or 2, or the theme of the chapter. Some shortcomings of the book was that he didn't provide any character development for these examples, and he didn't discuss how someone comes about exhibiting these traits or how they can be developed. Were the objectives achieved? I believe so. Like I said before, Deutschman provided excellent examples of leaders that walked the walk and those that did not. For example, Jeff Bezos, who is the CEO of Amazon, had 2 roles. He wanted to provide excellent customer experience, and he was in it for the long haul. Deutschman explains that in the first years, really the first 7 years of Amazon, no profits were made. However, Bezos was adamant on creating excellent customer service experience, such as adding the customer reviews to the website. It didn't matter if in the short run it cost them to lose sales. He knew that in the long run it would further grow the company and keep bringing customers back. Deutschman also provided several examples of negative outcomes when leaders did not walk the walk, such as Al Gore when he ran his presidential platform on creating green energy. He encouraged his followers to create less waste for the environment. However, he still lived in a 10,000 square foot mansion, which instead of downsizing, he just retrofitted the house with solar panels, and he told his followers to follow suit. These actions were not reproducible as a leader, and it showed that he was not walking the walk. My recommendations and suggestions is that I highly recommend the book for high-level leaders and leaders of any kind, for organizational leadership academies and graduate students and leadership classes. For further action, I hope that I'm able to implement some of these ideas into my own practice. And for further action for yourself, please go to Amazon and download and start reading. Thank you for reviewing my presentation, and I hope you've enjoyed my book review on Walk the Walk by Alan Deutschman. Have a great day.